Hey guys! So I am here today with some fellow Canadian vegans who I connected with through Instagram. So I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hello, YouTube. My name's Maddie, and this is my boyfriend Kyle.
Yes.
Yeah, like she said, we're from Canada. I make YouTube videos, vegan YouTube videos, travel videos. We've been traveling for almost a year now, living out of a backpack for a year now. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
So I think their story is just so inspirational because they've been traveling, living their dreams, and doing it all on a budget and showing people that it's totally possible. So I wanted them to share some tips on really just believing in your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. I mean, we did not expect to be where we are today, but we just decided on a whim that, you know what, like, we don't really want to go to school right now. Like, school isn't what we're passionate about. We just really want to follow what we're passionate about, what makes us happy. And so that's what we strive to do every day now, is only do things that we love and only do things that make us happy.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of it is not caring what other people think about you.
Yes.
So a lot of people are fearful of that, so it holds them back from doing what they really want to do in life. So it's about just getting over that fear of what people think of you and just being yourself and
standards.
yeah, just
being different.
yeah, it's fun to be different. It's fun to challenge the status quo. It's all fun.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that you brought up the topic of fear because I think that's a really big one, and I think we all have fears. So I'd love for you to both complete this sentence. If I wasn't afraid, I would.
If I wasn't afraid, I would become a UFC fighter.
Whoa. Okay. Oh man. I feel like I've done so many things that I was so scared to do that I've really accomplished that, but if I wasn't afraid, I would probably go live on like some remote island by myself and just like start my own life and just like grow all my own food, but that kind of scares me right now.
I would be afraid of that. When I mean like getting over the fear of what people think of you is a really big one, because so many kids are held back in school because people are like, oh, you can't do that, like, oh, you can't make money on YouTube, which is really possible. You can't, like,
you
just
can't
simple
travel
things.
the world on a budget
Yeah.
for over a year. You can't live off of like just savings for a year.
Yeah,
like,
don't listen to people who tell you can't do something when in reality it's actually very simple to do if you just apply yourself and just go after it. So
I love that you guys share that message. Thank you.
That's awesome.
So what's the best thing about being vegan?
Best thing about being vegan is knowing that you're living more in alignment with Mother Nature, really. It's like, I think humans are really compassionate
we're born to be
species, so it's
compassionate.
like,
And we're literally eating the foods that Mother Nature, that the earth has provided us
Right,
to eat. Like,
yeah.
we're so in line with what humans are supposed to be doing. And also the fact that, you know, like, yes, we're eating very healthy. We can, like, reverse diseases if we want to. We were just talking about that today. And also, like, not contributing to the meat and dairy industry, the animal slaughter, mass murder, and also the impacts that it has on the environment, which is crazy because, you know, like, we have this one life, but we also have to think about the people that have to live here afterwards, and the food choices and the choices that we make in our daily life really have a huge impact on that. So
life is meant to be sweet like juicy fruits.
Yes. We love fruit. So we had talked before about how a lot of things change, like your whole mindset changes when you go vegan. You
Right.
start to question like everything in life and everything that you're living.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if you felt that your sexuality or the way you thought about relationships changed.
Yeah,
I would say definitely. I mean, I was very young when I went vegan, like I was 17.
yeah.
But I mean, I feel, now that I feel more aligned with like nature and the earth, like I feel more confident in myself and more confident in my body, like as people would say if you watch my YouTube channel, like I'm not afraid to show my body, like I love my body, and that's been a huge thing that has totally changed for me since I changed my diet. That would be the biggest thing, relationship, sexuality wise.
Yeah, when it comes down to that, I was always a loving person, so that when I found out about how animals were treated in the farm or the livestock industry, I was like, how can other humans like let this happen? So I was already a compassionate person, so it was just easy for me to go vegan. So being vegan hasn't really changed, hasn't made me more compassionate. It's just that
It's opened your eyes.
it's
to
open.
things.
Yeah, it's like how could I not seen that before? Because you're not shown that as growing up
What
as a
about,
kid.
like sexuality and like relationships? Has your relationship with meat, is it different compared to past relationships when you weren't vegan?
I feel like veganism has definitely brought us closer because it's something that
One,
only,
we did it together. and
Yeah,
that
it's
was a
because
huge
we
thing.
did it together. It's like a
We're
together sort
discovering
of
new
thing.
things.
It's like going on a trip with
a
someone.
new adventure.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen like a lot of raw vegans. They are also polyamorous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, we're in a serious committed relationship, but I mean, it doesn't.
I mean,
bother
a part of me is just like, why should I really care to just be with one person? It's like, it sounds selfish, you know? It sounds like, why don't
The
we just
natural thing to do
why don't we
is-
just share? Like, you know, a part of me is like that, but like, actually doing it in real life, it's like, if it ever came to that, I wouldn't jump right on it, but like, I wouldn't be like,
totally offended or
offended
weirded
or
out
anything.
by it.
Yeah, I'm not offended by it at all. I think it's great. I think it's I think it's great.
Awesome. I would recommend the book
Yeah.
Sex at Dawn. It's really amazing.
Sex at
Sex
Dawn.
at Dawn.
Sex at
Yeah,
Dawn.
it talks a lot about sexuality. It has nothing to do with raw veganism, but
Yeah.
it talks a lot about our natural tendencies and why certain things happen. Just like when I read that book, everything like made sense. Like
Yeah.
I went polyamorous. I was polyamorous at that time, but I was like, yes, I'm committed
This
to
is it.
polyamory.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Cool.
I mean, yeah, growing up, like when we learned about like the Native Canadians, like everyone would have sex with everybody, you know, like in tribes and stuff.
natural.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
It's
natural. So
Because you're attracted to
Yeah.
other people. Like you can't
Yeah.
not say yes, we're in a committed relationship, but you can't say that like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be attracted to somebody else. You wouldn't be attracted
Yeah.
to somebody else. It's natural.
it's natural to be attracted to as many people as you want. So
So last question. Have you ever kissed a girl?
I think in high school, and I was probably drunk, but yes.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you so much.
I have kissed a girl.
Yeah. What about a guy?
Have you
No,
kissed a
I
guy?
haven't kissed a girl.
You're lame.
Well, thank you so much for this interview. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.